Hey fam club, tomorrow's the official release of Crown Zenith, but shops and rippers have been opening it for at least a week. Others like us have been lucky enough to find it in the wild. All combined, there's plenty of activity on eBay and TCGPlayer already. So today I thought we'd look at the current market for singles by viewing 20 of the top cards in the set, seeing where they sit, and thinking about where they might go. So let's get to it. So I thought we'd kick it off right from the top. My favorite card of the set, the secret and only secret in the main set, and that's the Pikachu. It's a full art. It's got all the big players from Sword and Shield on it. The only downside is that yellow border, but with Pikachu being yellow, it kind of works. That's selling for only about $70 right now. Even as early as yesterday, it was selling for $100. It's since dropped about $30. I don't know where it's going to sit. I've got some statistics to share from Card Shop Live. It says that they've ripped 1,000 packs and only found 15 of these. So you got a 1.5% chance based on their statistics to pull this card. I don't know in practice just how easy it's been, but that was their averages. So it's looking at, other than the gold cards being about the hardest card to pull in this set, I don't know, what would you pay for it? It's pretty sick. I personally wouldn't pay $70. I'm going to try to get it. The problem is it might be $150 card in a couple weeks, or it could tank all the way down and be a $30 card. Only time will tell. Let me know what you think this card's worth, where you think it'll end up, and if you would spend on it or just keep ripping till you get it. It's a pretty sick card. Next up is Elisa Sparkle from the main set. It's selling for $50 on TCGPlayer. On eBay, it's going for about the same, about $60. Very few of these have sold so far. People are probably holding off. There's not a lot on the market. They're going to hope that they pull it in the set. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but probably not one of the worst. Let's see. According to Card Shop Live, ultra rare trainers are coming in at about 3.5%. So not super awful, but you're going to have to open a lot of packs to pull one of these. And it could be any of the trainers. It might not be Elisa Sparkle. Coming in after that is going to be that Radiant Charizard. Radiant Charizard's going for about $30, both on TCGPlayer and eBay. That's probably about on target. That this card is probably going to stay around that price for a while. Maybe you'll get lucky, get it for about $20, unless it proves to be pulled very easily. Didn't see it come up a lot. I've watched a lot of Card Shop Live rips, and it definitely came more often than that Pikachu, but it's not super easy. I would guess that this is a $20 card for quite a while. After that, we got Friends and Sinnoh. It's a $30 card right now, much like Charizard. This is another one of those trainers. Again, 3.5%. Great card, very playable, super cool looking. It's got Cynthia in the back. You know you want to pick this up. $30 is a pretty good price. Maybe we'll see it fluctuate, much like the Charizard. If you're lucky, it'll get down to 20. I would definitely grab it for $20. That's the price of about 5 packs. You're not going to pull this in 5 packs. It's a good deal. Same thing goes with Friends and Hisui, $30. People are asking more on eBay right now. The market, they tend to compete with each other. eBay versus TCGPlayer. It'll catch up. If it's $30 on TCGPlayer, it'll start dropping down over on eBay eventually. But right now, people are asking a little bit much. Another super awesome card. We got the Radiant Eternatus next, $20, selling for under $10 over on eBay. So people are trying to move it fast. It's probably coming up a lot. It's not going to be a super collectible card. It's pretty good in the TCG game. But I think, this is a $10 card all day. Then we get down to the Regigigas V-Star. TCG Player, they got it for about 17 bucks. eBay, $7 all day. That's probably about where it's going to be for a long time. It's a really cool card. Great for playing the game. It's got Star Guardian on it, which allows you to basically discard a card from the other player's bench. A lot of time when you're playing like that Mew deck, they're pulling you do a ton of damage to Mew, they pull it off the bench, or they pull it off the active spot, put it on their bench, and this would be able to wipe it out or any other card out one time in the game. So you could, if someone starts loading up a card with a lot of energies, you could just wipe it out and completely reverse the game. Then we got Mewtwo Vstar. This is the last card I'm going to talk about in the main set. It's going for about 20 bucks right now. Again, this is going to be a sub $10 card. In fact, over on eBay, it's already selling for like 5 to 10 bucks. I don't see this going for a lot of money long term. Of course, who doesn't want it in their set? And then you got like Zacian, Zamazenta, Charizard V-Star. All those V-Stars are $12 and less. The Charizard is going to creep up, I bet, just for, everybody loves Charizard and collecting them. Zacian and Zamazenta, not so much. Unless something turns out that there's a super awesome deck people can build, these cards are probably $12 cards for a long time, except for maybe Charizard. People are always willing to pay more for him. Moving over into the Galarian Gallery, the number one card is that Mewtwo Vstar. Super awesome. Everyone needs it in their collection to go with the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. It's selling for about 120 bucks on TCGPlayer. People are selling it over on eBay for even less, about 85 bucks. So we should see TCGPlayer start to mimic, or maybe they'll meet in the middle. This is probably going to be a pretty expensive card for a while. I don't think it's going to hold $100 value. I think it's going to be less long term. Once people start ripping, I think this is going to come up a lot more often than already. It's somebody accidentally sold one like 2 days ago for 30 bucks, and but other people are buying them for $80 and up. I wish I had seen that $30 sale, because I would have snatched them myself. Moving on, we got all the gold cards. Giratina's in the top spot, $100 all day. People are trying to sell it for way more over on eBay. That's going to have to correct. I don't think that this is going to be a $200 card long term, much like the Giratina from Lost Origin, right? Super expensive card. This is a cool card. I don't think it's quite as cool as the other one. Again, $100 probably for a long time, because it's a gold card, very rare. The gold cards are coming up less than any other card, about 6 in 1,000. That's a 0.6% chance. If you really love this card, $100 might actually not be a bad deal, because it could start to creep up, and it may never come below $100 just because of the published rarities already. Then we got the other 3 gold guys. We got Dialga at 75 bucks, but people are selling them over on eBay for 60 bucks. Arceus, also about 75 bucks. People are asking and selling them for a lot more over on eBay. This is why you always got to check TCGPlayer and eBay for the best deal. The one thing I don't like about TCGPlayer is almost nobody posts pictures, and on eBay you have to post a picture. So more often than not, you're going to have at least a front picture, if not a front and back. If you're going to buy a $75 or $100 card, you better email that seller and ask them for a picture of the back of that card, because people that rip these are going to see little damages. They're going to know right away these are not 10s. They're going to throw them on eBay. They're going to move them as fast as they can, and unsuspecting buyers, and often most of us don't really care for that perfect 10 perfection. But when you pay $75, $100, $150 for a card, and it shows up and there's a blatant ding on the back, whitening, or just a crappy cut because the blades, you're going to be kind of disappointed when you spent that much money. So that's why I tend for expensive cards to go to eBay, get those pictures, make sure you get what you want. Palkia V-Star, also $65. That's the last of the gold cards, selling for about the same price. I think that's probably going to be on average for the non-Giratina cards for a while, about $65. But all these cards are going to move big time in the next 2 weeks. Dropping out of the gold, we got that Leafeon V-Star. He's selling for about $55 on TCGPlayer, 44 plus over on eBay. So they're pretty much on target for each other. I could see this coming down maybe to the $35 range, but $35 is probably going to be on target for a while. Then we step on to Suicune V. I'm not sure what he's doing in here. Awesome card, looks awesome, but it is a V. As much as I love Suicune, I don't know that he's super popular with a ton of people. This is the same Suicune card because I play the Suicune deck on the TCG Online, and it'd be cool to have, but I don't see it as a $50 card. I see it as $35 all day, and that'd be a target price for me or less. Then we got the Glaceon V-Star. That's selling for about $45, $40 on eBay. Not a bad card. Not my favorite of the artworks. I love Glaceon. I love all the evolutions. Cool card, but again, maybe $35 or less. I'd be looking at it. We got Irida. Everyone's going to want this card. Super awesome. $44 right now, both places. I could see it being a $40 card for quite a long time. Same thing with Cynthia's Ambition, selling for $44 on both places. Again, I could see this being $40 for quite a while. Then we drop down to the Deoxys V-Star. It's about $35, but over on eBay, it's selling for about $20. So it's not corrected yet. I think it is more like a $20 card. It's cool looking, but he's not a super popular card. It's not going to be a chase for a lot of people. This is one of the cards that's definitely being affected by the early openings and will tank. Let's go over the Card Shop Live. So they reported this sheet here, the secret rares, 15 in 1,000, 1.5% chance to pull. V-Stars, V-Maxes, 5.5% chance. Ultra Rare Trainers, 3.5%. Textured Energies, 2.4%. The Holo Vs, 10%. Galarian Gallery yellow cards, like the Art Rares, are 20% chance. So 1 in 5 packs, you're going to get one. The Silver Borders, like the V-Stars, 10% chance. The Gold Cards, 0.6%, so less than 1% chance. You're going to pull one of those. I think that these Wave 1s you're going to do really well. And they did have the Radiant Rares, 30 in 1,000, 3% chance to hit. So they are kind of rare. So I guess that Charizard does sort of warrant the a $30 price right now. It might stay there, it might go up a little bit. Many of the cards are going to tank in the next 2 weeks. There's going to be huge dips in the prices. It'll be really interesting to see where everything is just 1 week from now. And also, other than all the cards that we just went through, there's like a dozen more cards that are over $20 right now. This set is super awesome. All the good stuff's in that Galarian Gallery. A lot of times you're going to get 2 hits in a pack. When you get a hit, people are going to rip a lot. Art Rares are going to be super fun to pull all the time. All the Art Rare prices are going to tank. They're like $3 in Japanese. They're going to be $3-4 in for most of them in the US. The Pikachu that's selling for like hundreds in Japan is you can't get it in only a God pack in the US. It's just going to come up. It's going to come up way more often. People in Japan are going to probably turn to pick it up in English. That might make the price go up. It's probably a $20 card, but nowhere near $100, $200 like it is. So what do you think of all these cards? Have you gotten any so far to rip? What's your favorite card? Did it make the top list? Or where is it? Let us know below. Look forward to ripping some of this in the near future. I was able to find one Regieleki box, so I only have 4 packs right now. I haven't opened them yet. Hope you have fun checking these out. Let me know about your rips. What are you getting? Are you hitting those super awesome cards? Thumb and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.